Go, Breeze.
Katie, as women, there's rules we need to stand by. Stand for something to fall for anything.
Look, never let a nigga fuck you over more than once. Anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Remember, you can never tell these bitches everything. Today she call you sis, tomorrow she your enemy. Money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you dry. Stand no business, if they say it's up, you better ride. Keep the family first, put that in front of everything. Bet that on yourself if you gon' roll the dice on anything. Any points to be made, don't be scared to prove it. And you better look fucking good when you do it. How to move out here, you know this shit get ugly. I had a bitch do me the dirtiest, but claim to love me. I went through hella shit and back to be kicked up and comfy. You see how hard I grind, little bitch, don't never call me lucky. You fuck a nigga good enough and he gon' think he own you. The broke ones usually insecure, the rich ones try to control you. That's why it's always best to choose the one that's real and loyal. Cause money come and go, but it's some shit you can't teach. Time gon' always separate the hustlers from the leeches. The loudest is the weakest, give a fuck about what they screaming. And don't be matching fucked up energy with hoes in no way. Be realer than that lame shit, cause that right there got no place.
Fuck on.
Look, never let a nigga fuck you over more than once. Anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Remember, you can never tell these bitches everything. Today she call you sis, tomorrow she your enemy. Money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you dry. Stand no business, if they say it's up, you better ride. Keep the family first, put that in front of everything. Bet that on yourself if you gon' roll the dice on anything. Any points to be made, don't be scared to prove it. And you better look fucking good when you do it. Don't be laid up face down with your ass out. With some nigga you can't call for nothing if you ass out. I ain't saying that me walk around here with your hand out, but just in case some shit don't really go the way you planned out. Don't go blowing bags on the bag if you can't put a bag in it. And never fuck with niggas you never see with they children. Don't never handle business decisions while in your feelings. Keep your hair and nails done and don't play around about that fitness. Keep everyone out your game room and bitches out of your bedroom. Now see the way that he treat you and try to fuck him in the same room. A few D's and some LLCs so you ain't cooked if a nigga leaves. Sweet life ain't always sweet, bitch, gotta stay on her Q's and P's. Never let a nigga fuck you over more than once. Anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Remember, you can never tell these bitches everything. Today she call you sis, tomorrow she your enemy. Money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you dry. Stand no business, if they say it's up, you better ride. Keep the family first, put that in front of everything. Bet that on yourself if you gon' roll the dice on anything. Any points to be made, don't be scared to prove it. And you better look fucking good when you do it.
Better look good when you doing it, bitch.
My bad, y'all. Let me take this banner down. I got so many songs I had to scroll all the way back up. But salute to everybody in the building. We got another hot seat. We got TT in the hot seat. I appreciate TT for sliding on me. Before we get started, big salute to TT for pulling up. Big salute to TT. TT, if you want to go ahead and promote, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I just want to, make sure the people stay tuned for the Memphis sector. Okay, second go round for the Mount Rushmore. I know a lot of y'all probably don't know about that, but it's a series where Transparent Talk kind of go through and look and see who popping, you know what I'm saying, and who done went through some shit and stayed down and pretty solid. Like, it's kind of like giving you your flowers. When you think of Mount Rushmore, those are their presidents, right? Like, they're in a prestige position. So it's just something that comes strictly and directly from the Memphis sector, just to set us apart, to keep doing new things, different things. And that's just one of them. So y'all stay tuned. Keep looking, keep voting on the polls. It has nothing to do with day ones, people I'm friends with, I fuck with, or none of that shit. It just, you need to be relevant. You know, that is a real thing, and it does matter. So you need to be relevant. You need to be done showed us, meaning the general public, something. Like we need to know you exist around here, and you need to still be doing pretty good right now. Like you still need to be popping your shit, however you pop your shit, you know, because we do that differently. So like I say, I got 4 episodes already. That was last year. So y'all feel free to grab a membership. You can unlock them there. Get you a room. You know, the motherfuckers around here, they love the rooms. Get you a room in the mansion. Now, enough about that.
Okay. That's what's up. Y'all get ready for Memphis Mount Rushmore. Get ready.
Wait, can I salute my family? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Salute to my family. I see y'all coming through. Salute to y'all. Y'all know what it is. I knew y'all would be here. Y'all always there. I fucks with y'all the long way. So I appreciate all of y'all for coming through. Salute to the entire chat, because we may one day be family. You never know. You know what I'm saying? When people see what the real is, when all the dust settle, you know, they usually catch up with the real shit. So salute to everybody in the chat.
Salute. All right, y'all. Yeah, y'all dropped mods. If y'all don't mind, drop TT's Cash App as well. I have it scrolling across the screen. So if you need it, it is there. So you can drop it in the chat for her. All right. Salute to everybody in the building. Oh, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. As you enter, before you type, that should be the first thing you're doing as you enter the live. Thanks. I really appreciate it. All right, let's get into it. All right, TT. How old are you?
I am 44.
Okay. I just can't believe that, TT. I ain't gonna lie. I gave you like 35. That's what's up. Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right. What is your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
A Cancer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's your favorite color?
I tend to bounce between 3. So I'm gonna give you about 3. Okay. It's black, of course.
Okay.
Mint and lavender. So we just gonna say green and purple, you know.
Okay. But, I've never heard anybody say mint.
Yeah. I like that soft mint, you know. I even like the smell of mint. You know, it's something about it. It's refreshing.
Okay, I can see that. Okay. Where were you born and where do you live?
I was born in Mississippi. I was raised in Memphis. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, I moved from Mississippi. Okay, crazy. Okay. Small world. Okay. Let me see. Give me 2 pet peeves.
Pet peeves.
Let me turn my camera off for just a second. Salute, y'all.
So I'm gonna have to, let me see. I'll be having to give examples.
You can go ahead.
Okay, this one I can say just straight out. I hate when people think they get something over you.
Right.
You know. Okay. I hate the talking over the head talk. I don't like that. Okay. It tends to make me snap, be a little snappy or whatever. And I mean, I don't like a fucking liar. I don't. And we all lie, you know what I'm saying? I save my lives. I save my lives for real deal shit. You know, I'm just not a liar just because. So when I'm saying I don't, that's a pet peeve of mine, is because I run into so many people in the past few years that just lie for nothing. It be simple shit that you really don't need to lie about. But they just lie. So it's one of them.
Okay. Got you. All right, let's see. Give me 2 regrets that you have.
I regret not utilizing the time I had as a young adult, staying at home.
Okay.
And You said one, right? Just one?
No, two. If you got two.
Okay. And I regret that day that I let that nigga convince me that he just wanted to hunch on my panties.
Wait a minute. Okay. He told you he wanted to just hunt your panties?
Well, we were making
Mhm.
out and,
Right.
being fast or grown or whatever.
Okay.
And so we was doing the hunching and stuff, and he was hunching the hell out some jeans. Okay.
Right.
And he told me he just wanted to be next to my panties. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the trick to get me to put my pants down.
Right.
So when he told me, you know what I'm saying, I just
Mhm.
want to be next to your panties. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do nothing. So yeah, I regret letting that nigga convince me he just wants to feel panties.
But you were young, right?
Yeah, I was young.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's definitely the classic. I just want to look at I just want to look at it. That's all. Okay. All right. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is sauce. Sauce. So anything with sauce. I like pastas because they have sauce. I like marinara. I like saucy stuff. I like gravies.
Oh, okay. Oh, you said
Juju. I like,
saucy. Saucy. I thought you
yeah.
said salty. Okay.
Oh no. I don't
Oh,
even.
it's
I don't.
salty.
I don't use salt.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah.
Let me drop my I dropped my Instagram. If you want a hot seat, just hit the Instagram. All right. What's your favorite alcohol?
My favorite, I guess you can say, Hornitos,
Okay.
Reposado.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna say, some tequila. Some tequila.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely love some tequila. Can't go wrong with tequila. Okay.
That tequila, you know what I'm saying? That Hornitos, it hits without even hitting.
That's
You know what
true.
I'm saying? It's
I've
one of
had
them.
it before. It's
Mhm.
strong. It's strong.
It's strong.
To me, it's strong.
You
I
got to
can't
sip a
handle
little.
liquor. I can't handle liquor like I used to though.
Well, then maybe that's it.
I think I went too hard when I was young, and now I don't do a lot of liquor. I'm more of like a wine person now.
Okay.
But
Now I do that. That's the thing. That's what made me think because I fucks with wine,
okay,
so I fucks with my Chardonnays.
right,
But here lately, it's been Hornitos. So
okay. What's your favorite wine then? Like if you had to choose, what's your favorite?
right now it's gonna be Cupcake.
Cupcake. I've never heard of
Yeah,
cupcake.
yeah. It's
Okay.
and the thing's not expensive or anything. It's a nice tasting brand of wine, and they have it in all. So.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay. I ain't
Mhm.
never heard of cupcake, and I drink a lot of wine because I know somebody told me. Told me to try Red Electra. Have you ever tried that?
No.
You haven't? Okay. It was
Mm-mm.
good. It was actually good. Very good.
Okay.
It
Well, maybe
creeps
I
up.
will.
Yeah, it creeped up on me fast, so it was good.
Or is
Uh,
this a red one?
it's a red wine. I usually
Okay.
drink like the dry dark wine, but it was like a red light wine. It wasn't too bad, but I prefer
Okay.
like a strong dry. Strong. I just wanted it to be strong, whatever it
That's
is.
me. I like the dry. I just go ahead and give me the dry. We know for sure we don't have to worry about it. We ain't got to think about it. We most definitely gonna be moving and grooving here in a little bit. You know?
True.
Yeah.
I told Queen like this next time I saw her. Let me go to the live real fast. Give me like
Okay.
2 seconds, TT.
You good?
I've been
Salute to
waiting.
everybody coming in.
Oh yeah. Let me keep going. I'll find it in a second. Okay. How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Um, maybe 14ish,
14. Okay.
15. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Name one thing you can't live without.
One thing I can't live without.
Yes.
My independence.
Independence. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let me see. All right. How
And I
many
know
kids?
let me pause because people
Okay,
be, you know what, never mind. This is a high seat, so
you sure?
they run with whatever. I'm good. Yeah. Yeah.
Because they would definitely run off with a narrative. Okay.
Let them run. Let them run.
All right. How many kids do you have if you have any?
I have to.
Okay. Do you want more?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Okay, got
Are
got you.
you joking?
I guess I am now. Okay.
Oh, okay. Mm-mm.
Woo. I've heard all about those children. All right.
What?
Um,
I don't
let's see.
know.
What stresses you out?
Oh God. Mhm. That could be so many things. But it'd have to be somebody that I care about. Like,
Okay.
so uh, I don't know. It's a lot of shit that could absolutely stress me the fuck out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you believe in second chances?
Depending on what you fucked up on.
Mm, that's a good one because you're right. It definitely depends on what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you prefer loyalty or trust?
Trust.
Why?
Well, because if I trust you enough, I'm never going to question your loyalty. But with loyalty, that don't mean that everything I say is true. It just
Right.
means that I'm no matter what I say, it's for us, for the good. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. That makes sense. And I'm going to your page. I'm gonna drop your link. They've been asking for your link, so let me drop it.
Okay. Thank
Uh,
you.
are you welcome? Let's see. Be acting so crazy on my
Creed on my page. Tell your Creed's a
yeah.
mod. Creed.
Can y'all drop the link? Because my laptop acts weird when I try to copy and paste the link. Yeah, mods, can y'all drop TT link, please, so people can sub? There you go.
Thank
Thank
you,
y'all.
sister.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Let me see. Okay, next question. Um, if you could change one thing about the past, what would it be?
Knowing what I know today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would have carefully selected my kid's father. Father. So just
Gotcha.
hear the complete sentence. Yeah.
I mean, I don't even blame you for breaking it down because you have to, these folks.
Yeah.
One
Sometimes it's
person. Like, hot damn. All right.
oh, I don't really get too many fucks about them. Did I give you
Yeah.
that impression? Let
No.
me clear it up. I don't get too fucked.
You give me I don't give a fuck attitude, and I like
Oh,
that.
okay. That's what we going for.
Okay. All right, TT. I like TT, right? All right. If you had $1 for every person you've ever kissed, not including family, how much money would you have?
Maybe about 50, $60. I mean, because I mean, kissing is just like, right?
Right. That's definitely a
Yeah,
kiss.
yeah. That's harmless. It
Okay.
don't get serious until you go to, opening your mouth and shit.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Yeah.
And everybody don't need to do that or can do that or know what they're doing when they do that. So I understand that.
No.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Have you ever had a sneaky link?
Oh yeah. I don't know why I have to think.
Let that
Mm-hmm.
go.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I have.
Was it just
Yeah.
one?
No, it was two. I was yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
That I can remember now, right now. Like, yeah. I don't know how I forget, dude. How can you? I don't know how I forgot to, but okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't even realize you was this funny, TT. You slick funny as hell. Okay.
I'm just being honest.
I mean, hey, honesty is the best medicine. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Name your favorite place to massage a partner.
To massage them. It's gonna have to be that man. I mean,
Just the whole man?
the man, like, you know,
Oh,
like,
my
no.
bad. That went over my head. My bad. My bad.
Yeah,
That
like,
definitely went over my head. Okay, got
it's gonna
you.
have to be, mini
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely went over my head for a second. I got you though. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a stalker or have you ever stalked anyone?
Wait, well, you don't want to know why though? You don't want to know why this like
Okay,
my
why?
favorite?
I mean, when I figured out what it was, I just like, ugh. But you can explain. they might care, but I don't even. You can explain it.
That's okay. Because Molly said no. We moving right along.
Because
We can move
it's enough ladies in the chat. I'm not gonna be like that. You can go ahead and explain it to them. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Well, the reason why I said that is because if I'm doing it, first of all, I gotta be attracted to the nigga, like hella attracted to the nigga. Okay. So it is just something about seeing the body react and transform, like right before your hands and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about that. It's something about bringing a nigga to life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that. I made it short, Marley. I chopped it all the way down.
No, I'm over here choking for other reasons. You okay? You okay? I'm just ignoring it. I just had to find something else to do until you get done. I'll just wait.
Oh wow.
You fine. I'm just
okay.
Playing. But let me see.
They know what the fuck I'm talking about though.
Yeah.
They must definitely know.
You know, like I said, I know it's it's ladies in here. Everybody ain't like me, so I understand. It's all good.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Okay, have you ever had a stalker or have you ever stalked anyone?
No, I ain't gonna say what I did with stalking. Like that was just regular shit. Like we gonna get down to the bottom of this. So no, that was a stalking, But I absolutely have dealt with the stalker. Yes.
Okay. So you had a stalker. Wait. So you had a stalker, but what you did wasn't stalking, is what you're saying?
I mean,
well, what did you do? It might not even be that bad.
I'm just whatever needs to be done, like to find out what we need to find out. So, I mean,
okay.
And that was at that time. Like that shit ain't happened in years, but I'm just saying, absolutely, and I stand in it right now. Yeah, that's regular shit.
I fuck with TT. I fuck with Rick. I like this. I fuck with TT. Okay. Let me move on. Okay. Let me see. What's the nastiest thing you've ever done during sex?
The nastiest thing, like,
I mean,
like you mean real nasty, or like the nigga like it nasty?
Whatever you feel like was the nastiest thing you did.
Okay, I'm gonna say like it's nasty. It is. It's just nasty. I think poop.
You did it on him, or he did it on you?
Wait, what did he do? I'll make sure you
said
know
poop. You said poop.
No. Poot.
Oh, poot. I was gonna say, I was like, whoa. I was like, TT, well, you way nasty. I'm saying, wait a minute. I didn't know you was that. I'm so sorry, TT. No. I thought you said that was like, oh, okay. But no, TT. Somebody else actually said that for their hot seat, so it didn't bother me. That's why I was like, okay, you pooped on him. That's why I was like, okay, that's why I let it go, because I've heard it before. But my bad, pooped. Okay, so you pooted or he pooted? Was it you?
Well, a nigga most definitely done passed gas, and it wasn't like, don't do that. you know, for the niggas out there. Just don't do that. But I'm talking about, you said what I had done. So for me, it's gonna have to be a poop. You know, I said poop because I was kind of
different. Well, for women, if we're talking about sexual, are you talking about a booty poot, or are you talking about a pussy fart? Because that's different. I don't consider that a fart.
Yeah, no, no, I'm not concerned about that. Like the nigga be striving for that type of activities. No, I'm just saying, like, you know, just an accidental poop. Like, and I'm saying poop because, you know, you get airy you sometimes in the midst of sex and shit happens, you know. So if I had to think about nasty, like that was nasty to me. Like the fact that, you know, he didn't give a fuck. Let's be very clear. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give a fuck. He didn't know if it's, you know, he probably think he making the pussy part or some shit. I don't know. But for me, I knew it was a poop. And I'm saying poop trying to make it cute.
Okay. No, I got you. I'm on track now. My bad. That went wrong so fast. My bad. That was me.
What went wrong? I
feel like I was turning it into, like, you know, you did number 2 on him, and I didn't mean it like
no,
that.
No. That's cool. Like, no, that's cool. I ain't did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people do this shit now. You know,
you know. Okay, let me see. Okay. Have you ever been in a love triangle? If so, explain.
Yes, I have. And it was the relationship.
Okay.
It was me, another girl, and a guy. And we all lived together. And we all moved as sort of 2, you know, the 2 ladies and then the nigga. So, yeah.
No R. Kelly shit. Okay.
I can't read the comments because they're gonna have me.
No, I'm about to start reading the comments myself, actually, because
they're gonna have me tripping.
But okay. So if you were I know what you call it, and I don't feel like nothing's wrong with it. That sounds amazing. But so have you ever? So if it was a relationship with a man, you and another female, have you ever just dated a female?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. All right. Let me
absolutely.
See. Okay.
Might do it tomorrow. Okay. I'm just saying, like, you know, I mean,
I was just trying to move on because I was just trying to move on, but you're fine. I mean,
you're good.
You know what? Okay.
What's going on? What happened?
Nothing. All right. What's one thing you would tell your younger self?
Damn, I can't tell the number one thing.
Well, I mean, if you would tell your younger self, how many things you need to tell your younger self? Is it like 2?
I need to get a bitch a lot of game.
Okay, give me 3. If you could tell your younger self 3 things, what would you tell your younger self?
I would for sure tell my younger self to hold off on sex, you know, hold off on kids. And I probably would redirect the younger self's career.
Got it. Okay.
Those are a couple real important things that had I been being talked to about coming up and stuff, like I probably would have chose different. So
I mean, that makes sense. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see, would you rather be stranded at sea or would you rather be trapped in a burning house?
These choices?
It's either or. So would you rather be stranded at sea Or would you be, or would you rather be trapped in a burning house? You got to pick one.
I don't want to drown, but I don't want to. I don't want to burn alive either. Like neither one is. I just think there should be another option to safety.
No, TT. No. If you had to pick one, I'm just saying, y'all. If you had to pick one, what would you pick? You gotta think logically.
I'm gonna just be. Well, logically, I would be thinking of a way out. So logically, I'm thinking, am I gonna be able to kick this door in or something and get the fuck out this burning house? Like, and then the other side of the sea, I'm like, logically, I mean, what is it? Coast Guard could be on their way for me. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't fuck with the water, but I don't want to watch myself burn either. I just.
Well, can you swim? Because if you can't swim, I wouldn't want to be stranded at sea. Because you're gonna automatically drown.
But at least not automatic. You ain't gonna automatic drown.
No, I'm saying like if you think about a person that can't swim. Well, you know what? I'm thinking about myself. So before I learned how to swim, if I got in water that I couldn't touch the ground, I freaked out. And I feel like that's the quickest way to drown is freaking out. So I feel like if you can't swim, you shouldn't want to be stranded at sea. But I mean, you know, I don't know.
Well, that's if you can't swim, one. And if you don't know that you can float, two. So again, I'm thinking like, who the fuck is somebody coming to pick us up? You know, because I'll wait in the water.
No, it definitely won't be a rescue team. Like, it won't be a rescue team. Like, it's just not going to be a rescue team. Like, you have two choices. You have to save yourself. So, what would you pick if you had to save yourself?
I'm going the fire, because I'm gonna save myself. The fire. Okay.
The fire. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'd really be asking that question to be funny because both of them suck. I just asked the question. I really asked the question to see what people gonna pick, but the question sucks. I just asked to be an ass really because I just
it's most definitely we gonna be battered, bruised, or dead either way. Like we gonna be fucked up on that question. Like choose your poison, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Where's the where's the craziest place you've ever had sex?
The craziest place I've ever had sex was in a Crystal's drive-through, and just the whole little drive. You know what I'm talking about? Like you go to Crystal's
drive-through, like you stop.
Yes. Okay. So while you ordering, while we wait to go cars up, while the bitch in the Wonder getting the money, you know what I'm saying? While the bitch in the Wonder passing us the food, like, yeah.
Okay. Let me see. What's your favorite position?
I used to think this was my favorite position because I was getting lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm tired, But I've discovered that this position is not, even though it is for somebody that just, you lazy and whatnot. Most of us done got poked in this position before, okay? But it's when, what is it? Is it fetal position? You know what I mean? When both of y'all are fetal. Is that right? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's the fetal. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Like the S, like the,
when you pretty much get connected. Like the
yes. Like I'm basically sitting in your lap, you know what I mean? So with that position, I feel like I have so much control. Like you just don't even know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you prefer the lights on or off?
I prefer the lights off, but I be wanting a flicker. You know what I mean? So I be needing
Not pitch black, pretty much.
No, I need to be able to see a nigga eyes.
Okay.
Or a woman's eyes. I need to be able to see because they don't lie, Their face don't. You can be the, mutest motherfucker ever, but when some shit start feeling and hitting a certain way, like this ain't gonna lie. So I like to see that. It's a turn on.
Okay. Have you ever fallen asleep during sex?
I'm sure after a fucking rock star night. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Let me see. If you could date any celebrity, who would you date?
Past or present?
Yeah, it can be past or present.
I probably would have dated Tupac.
Tupac. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see. What's your worst fear?
Having this is a real moment,
Mm-hmm.
and it's this wasn't always my worst fear, but after you go through some things, it could easily be changed. So my apparently my worst fear is having a heart attack.
Having a heart attack. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that. I think that's one of anybody's worst fears.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that, but it wasn't always that. Like, it would be something normal, like dying in a car crash, or the more common things that's people's worst fears. Some say money, stuff like that. But I suffer from anxiety or panic disorder. So if you ever have an anxiety or a panic attack, it's one of the first things that you start to pay attention to, which is your breathing and your heart rate. So, when I'm having a panic attack, my heart is pounding them out of my chest. And it just, it's just one of those things that, like I said, it wasn't always my worst fear, but due to me having the panic or anxiety attack, it has become one.
Okay. I can see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to jail before? If so, why?
I've been there to take a picture and come on right back out. You mean do the fingerprints and stuff? I guess that's processing in and processing out. And it was because of contempt of court or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's simple. Pretty much just not showing up for court. Okay. Have you ever dated anyone from YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Are you currently dating anyone from YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. If you could name an ex a bathroom item, what would you name them?
There I go, antibacterial.
Why you pick that antibacterial? Wait,
Well,
you mean that in a good way or a bad way though? Because that could actually go either way.
no, I just mean that when I think of my man, I think clean, you know what I mean? Free, smelling good, soap.
Okay.
Since we in the bathroom.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. What's a red flag for you on a date?
Say it again.
What's a red flag for you on a date?
It's so many, but if you can't handle your alcohol, you know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I mean, most of the people that I be around, if they don't do nothing but drink wine, they drink something. So sometimes, you get with somebody and y'all go out and they be cool until they be drink a certain amount. You start seeing them be weird and shit.
Yeah.
And so, that's a part of dating, but it's definitely gonna be a red flag.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a good one, actually. Let me see. Have you ever been in love?
Mm-hmm.
How many times?
Let me see. Actually and factually, probably twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I have, Nurse K. I've definitely done a hot seat. Okay. Let's see. If you had to pick, would you prefer handcuffs or a whip?
Cuffs.
Cuffs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How many tattoos do you have, if you have any?
I have 3.
3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kitchen or bathroom?
Kitchen.
Kitchen. Why do you pick kitchen?
Well, I mean, a lot of things flashed when you just, threw out kitchen and bathroom. So I'm thinking from all types of motherfucking angles, but mainly just being bent over. Like, is that what you mean? Like, what do you mean kitchen and bathroom? Maybe I should ask.
No. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about where would you rather eat lunch. No, definitely talking about sex.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Kitchen me up, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right.
I mean, the bathroom, like, you can get hurt in there. You know that, right? But I mean, you.
I mean, you can definitely get hurt in the bathroom, but
You could,
the bathroom is a tighter space, though. So, like, I mean, people's answers have been different. I think I've asked everybody that question. If I haven't, my bad. But yeah, I just like to hear the explanation behind it, because there's different explanations for each part of the house. So I was just wondering. But I would pick bathroom, just because it's a small.
You would
it's a
pick
smaller
it.
space. I would pick bathroom. Yeah, I've done both, but I prefer the bathroom just because of the experiences I've had in the bathroom. It's a smaller space. There's nowhere to really go. There's a door to close. There's not really, like, most kitchens are like, just like a walk-in space. But like a
Right.
bathroom, it has a closing door. It's a tight space. So it's not really many places to go. So I prefer a bathroom, but I have.
But what we got to close the door for? We sneaking?
No, it's not sneaking. It's just
okay.
it's just it's the anticipation and the thrill of not being able to have more space to move, pretty much, because it's a bathroom is pretty much always going to be smaller than the kitchen, if you think about it. It's a closed-in space. You can actually close.
Mm-hmm.
I hope ain't nobody kitchen that small,
Yeah,
but
that's
if your kitchen is small, I mean, it just, I'm just, I'm just saying,
I think we just high, but yeah, let's keep going. I think we both just. This could go on for hours.
Yeah, it could turn into a debate. It's like, well, but like I said, I've experienced both, but from my experiences, I prefer the bathroom. With me being the controller, I prefer the bathroom. The kitchen's fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with the kitchen either, because definitely enough counter space, enough room, floor, counter, it's enough room. So, it works, but I prefer the bathroom. But anyway, it's not about me. I'm just gonna move on.
No, but I definitely hear your logic as to why the bathroom.
Yeah. Let me see. Have you ever had sex in public? If so, where?
I mean, yeah, that drive-through window, and
okay.
Let's see, the movie theaters. I mean, the drive-in. Let me think where else. And then just outside in the car, like we ain't gotta go nowhere special.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you pull up, shit. I'm
That's
just saying. It has, it's happened. I've been young before. I've done young shit. Yeah.
Got you. Let me see. Okay. Oh, my head itching. My bad. What do you think your best quality is?
Um, this it's a cross between my mind, the way I think.
The way you think. Why do you
Yep.
say the way you think? Most people say like a physical feature, but because you said the way you think, what about the way you think? Because now I want to know.
Um, in my opinion, it just always leads me to first place.
Okay. Let me see.
And I just mean like in whatever. This could be individually. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a goal, if you're trying to do something, like um, this brain most definitely makes sure I get there. So.
Okay.
Mhm.
Salute y'all coming in. Salute, salute, salute. Let me see.
Okay.
How important is money to you?
It's important. I mean, you need money. It makes the world go round. So
True.
it's a necessity.
Okay.
You put it up against something, it may devalue. I don't know.
That's true. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. If you could do one thing over in life, what would it be? Lady K.
Okay, so I think I already kind of, well, let me just find something else. Something else that I would do over.
Did I already ask you that?
No, it in another way, like it's kind of the same thing. I mean, my
Oh,
answer keeps coming up the same because it's the same thing. But
okay.
one thing that I would do over. Hold on. I don't know. Pass. I'll come back.
Yes. Okay.
I'll come back to that.
Okay. Let's see. What's the most important thing you've learned about yourself?
You said what was the most important thing that I learned about myself?
Yes.
Um, I guess when I did learn this, because it took a minute. Like, I guess growing up, you end up just having to grow into this mindset or this frame of mind, whatever. But that not everybody is nor do they have to like me.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Let me see. What's your favorite zodiac sign?
Okay, so I'm gonna say Aquarius because that's just what I know. Like, so I don't know shit about the signs. So that's the
Right.
reason I said that. So if I had to choose a sign, because I don't know shit about signs. I'm not, that's not my thing. I'm not into it. But I know that nigga is an Aquarius. So
Okay. I mean,
just
that's what's up. And
yeah.
honestly, Aquariuses are just different. I don't know how to put them into a category, but it's Aquariuses and probably Cancers. Like Aquariuses are really, really dope. I would not lie. Aquariuses are very dope. I will say that. Look at y'all dropping the signs. Not the Aquariuses in the building. That's what's up though. No, Aquariuses are. I can't even say nothing about an Aquarius, you know, because Aquariuses are just different. They're a very good sign actually. Okay. Let me see. Do you prefer? Huh?
I say definitely from what I can see.
Okay. Let me see. Do you prefer a crowd or do you prefer to be alone?
I prefer to be alone.
Okay, I can see that. I think I think once you get older, I think you learn that it's best to be alone for the most part. Like when you're younger, you have, you know, all these friends and stuff. But it's like as you mature and learn, you learn to grow with yourself. So I can understand that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Name one person you wish you could meet.
One person I wish I could meet.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have met my big mama. You know.
So when you say big mom, is it like your great grandmother?
My mother's mother, so my grandmother. Yeah.
So your grandmother. Okay, got you. Okay. I'm just asking because some people, you know, have different definitions of big mama. So I was just asking to be sure.
No, it's cool. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the difference between sex and making love to you?
That was a great difference. But can you run a quick commercial so I can go use the restroom? I've been drinking.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you good. I actually probably need to do the same thing. So go ahead. I'm gonna play a little song, y'all, and I'm gonna take an actual restroom break as well. But yeah, y'all keep hitting the like button. I appreciate y'all pulling up. This has been a very good hot seat. Let me just find something to play. I don't know. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Ouch. TT, you back too? You good? Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Have you ever ghosted anyone?
Ghosted. I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know for sure if you. Okay. I mean,
I'm trying to see that
if you've ever.
I'm pretty sure I kind of told. Okay, see, the reason why I'm struggling because I'm pretty sure I kind of told the nigga like it was a rap or I went talking to him no more. He might didn't believe me, but so
I mean that's different. That's different. Like
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh shit! I'm finna start reading the chat. I'm finna just start reading.
I'm trying my best not to. Matter of fact, let me just put it on private.
I'm not finna look at the chat no more because ain't no way. Okay.
The chat
what do you
tripping?
Yeah, the chat is tripping. What do you feel like? Did I ask you this? I may have not asked you, but what do you feel like your best feature is? I might have asked.
Okay, if you want to go with a feature, I'm gonna say.
Okay. Your lips.
I'm gonna go with the lips. I'm gonna say my lips.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I figured that's what you mean, like.
No, yeah, like feature, like when you think of like your best feature to attract someone.
Yeah.
I guess I need to reword the question. Actually.
No, you good. I got it.
No, you could. Okay. No, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's my lips. And I take great pride in my lips. Now I know people might feel like I'm all extra with my lips, but the truth is, for a long time, I was bullied about my lips. You know what I'm saying? So
you were bullied?
Absolutely. As a kid, you know, that would be one of the first jokes made. So growing up, I didn't care for having full lips. And as I grew into myself as a woman, would you look at this? Like it's a real thing around this bitch, naturally. So I love my lips. I embrace my lips. They are one of the best attributes of this here ensemble. Okay. You okay, Molly?
Mm.
Okay. What's going on? We moving to the next question.
Yeah, I'm gonna just move on.
Are
Okay,
you?
I'm good. Do you prefer to give or receive?
I like to give.
Give. Okay. Um, let's see. Have you ever skinny dipped?
No,
No. Okay.
because skinny dip would mean you actually went and
When I think of skinny dipping, you just pretty much completely naked and you jumping in some type of water. That's what I think of when I think of skinny dipping.
okay. So now I didn't go with the like intense of I'm finna skinny dip, but I got there and the top came off accidentally. You know what I'm saying? And then the bottom came off accidentally. You know what I'm saying?
So everything just came out
Oh,
accidentally.
and I accidentally did some stuff too.
Okay, I got you. Uh, okay, let me see. Have you ever been backdoored?
Absolutely.
Wait, wait. Most people
Absolutely.
hesitate with it. When you say absolutely, like, is it frequent or you've tried it a couple times? Like, are you comfortable with it?
I
Like, are you?
mean, it's just I can answer quickly because that ain't nothing I had to think about. Like, you know, if you've been back down or not, like,
No. You can possibly think about it because okay, let me just put it like I'm just asking because some females have been backdoored,
mm-hmm.
but it wasn't pleasurable like the first time. Maybe the second time a little bit, but you know how some people frequently like the backdoor. Like, do you frequently like it? Like, do you just like it, or is it just to please?
Well, this is where I'm at with it.
Okay,
So, of course, the first time was slightly tragic. Okay. However,
okay,
once it progressed, it was like it was one of the greatest feelings I had um ever. So now let's fast forward. So now
okay.
we done. Now, if you can remake entry without a fuss, then hey, we in there, okay?
Got it. You know, I said I was
I
gonna.
mean, I don't know how else to, if it's an easy transition, if you can make it happen without making me uncomfortable, hey, I'm for it.
Okay.
But to
Uh,
answer your question, no, this is not a regular
okay.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Have you ever embarrassed yourself to get someone's attention that you liked?
No. Um. Because it wasn't on purpose. Like, don't nobody slip, and bust their lip on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
true. Yeah.
no. It was not on purpose. But mm-mm, mm-mm.
Okay, got you. Have you ever had a near-death experience? If so, explain.
Yes. So I had during my second pregnancy,
Mhm.
in the very early stages, I ended up with a pulmonary embolism. So what that is a blood clot from your body travels to your lung and collapse. Sometimes it collapses your lung, sometimes it damages, but either way, it obstructs your breathing.
Right.
And so, you go. And that's it.
Mm.
I
Okay.
mean, people get them in aneurysms. I'm sure you heard of an aneurysm.
Yeah, I've
It's
heard
the
of
it's the
aneurysms.
same
Actually, a
thing.
classmate, she just passed away like a year ago from an aneurysm, actually.
It's
So,
the same thing, just in the lung.
okay. Got it.
A clot in the brain, clot in the lung.
Okay, got it. If you had 24 hours to spend $500,000, how would you spend it? You got to spend all of it.
500,000.
500,000, $500,000.
Oh, that's easy. I would get me a luxury RV, and I would also set aside a gas account, a fuel account for the RV.
A fuel account. Oh, so you
Yeah.
can gas up. That makes sense. That's it. You would spend the whole. You would spend $500,000 on that. I'm talking about like that's it. You would probably have some money left over, though, right?
They are expensive. They're really
RVs are expensive. They're most of them more expensive than a car. So
they're more expensive than cars, houses, and yeah.
Because it's really a mobile home in a sense.
It's exactly a mobile home, like and your car as well, and you know, so that and an endless gas amount, like yeah.
Okay.
I gotta spend the money.
That's true. I mean, that's true. Because you could use all the money on gas. And you'll probably never run out of gas. So you can go anywhere you wanted to, for the most part. Let me see. Have you ever made a sex tape?
Mm-hmm.
How many?
Yeah. It wasn't a tape, like, you know, but
like, not one that was like public. It don't have to be like published. Like if you ever made one like with a lover.
You just mean, do I have ever recorded, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Probably will again too, like real soon, I'm hoping.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever lied about your age to talk to someone?
Oh, when I was, teenager. Yeah.
Teenager. Okay. What's your go-to scent?
My go-to scent is Red Door.
Okay.
Elizabeth Arden. It's one of those that just never gets tired, never gets old. Always smell, gives. It's always been everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever caught a partner cheating, or have you ever been caught cheating by a partner?
No, I ain't been caught cheating. And
okay.
Let me see. I think yeah, I have. Mm-hmm.
You've actually, you saying you caught a partner cheating?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you. What's the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself?
That shit crazy because the motherfucking rumors really don't start till you get in this motherfucker here. So, the craziest rumor that I hear about me, like I said, they don't even start until you get here, is that I'm a pillhead.
A what? A pillhead?
That I am a pill junkie or a pillhead, a dope fiend, crackhead, or whatever the fuck. Some sort of addict for sure.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, what's the pettiest thing you've ever done after a breakup?
Pettiest thing.
Let me turn this off for a second.
Oh, okay.
Damn. What you do?
I just took the remote.
You took the remote?
Yes.
To the remote to what?
To the TV.
What, like you hid it or something?
No, I just put it in my purse.
Oh, okay, got you.
Hmm.
Oh, like you took the whole remote with you home?
To my new house. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
You said after a breakup, right?
So that's like, but that's the craziest thing you've ever done. I feel like you're holding back on that one, TT.
No.
That's the craziest thing
You
you've
said
ever done.
petty. You didn't say crazy. You said petty.
Okay, well, petty. Well, okay, you know what, TT? I'm gonna rephrase it because I feel like you can go harder. What's the craziest thing you've ever done after a breakup?
After a breakup, the craziest thing. I mean, I really don't. What do people say? Like, what do they do after a breakup? Like, go heal.
Like, you know, like some people get crazy though. Like, you can keep somebody's car, you can slash somebody's
Oh
tires.
yeah, no, no.
I'm just asking because I'm asking in general, but like I've known people to do crazy things after breakups. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah, because you
tire
know those
slash
people.
type
It's a certain type. Like it's types out here. So it's type that'll bust the motherfucking windows out your car. You know, it's
So what do you
type
feel like?
that
What do you
will
feel
slash
like?
your motherfucking tires, all four of them bitches. Okay, but that ain't. Yeah, it's then this.
So you ain't
type.
never sliced no tires.
No,
You ain't never bust no windows.
no.
You ain't never got to fight.
Of course, I've gotten a fight. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I'm just
Absolutely.
asking. Okay.
Do I look? Wait a minute. Hold on. Cause see, I must give you crazy or something. Am I?
No, you don't give me crazy. You just give me like, I don't know. You just give me like that type shit. Like it ain't gonna take too much, and you just gonna go on handle business. It don't give like, oh, why did you do that? It give like, it's just gonna knock you upside the head type, because you know better.
Yeah.
That's what it gives.
Okay. So the truth behind that is, I don't attract niggas that's willing to push me to a point like that. If that makes sense to you.
No, that makes sense. Because I mean,
Yeah, I don't have nobody like pushing boundaries that far to where I would have to then respond or react that way. Like the worst thing I've done is hit your ass first.
Okay, and I get that. Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, like to me, you have to be so foul and fucked up and on your own to do something to make me want to bust your windows out your car and actually do it.
right.
Or cut your tires and shit. You know what I'm saying? Chances are I done helped you. You know, this is our shit. You know what I'm saying? And you'd have to really have been foul as fuck to make me want to do something like that. So yeah, I don't really attract that.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Have you ever texted the wrong person?
Hell yeah.
Okay. I think just everybody did that because I definitely done that. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Let me see. Have you ever had a crush on one of your homegirls' boyfriends? No. Okay.
No.
Okay. What's a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
If I can't trust you, like it may not be the deal breaker, so to speak, but it definitely will break some deals. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I get what you're saying.
Because
Like it wouldn't be the end, but just know it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely because people don't. I mean, realistically, people, don't just leave relationships and marriages because they partner lied to them. So the people allow grace and we allow grace and mercy. But even with that being done and said, it still very much so damages shit. Like, so yeah. that is, to me, is the beginning of the end. Once I don't trust you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Have you ever snooped through a partner's phone?
Yeah, and might do it again. So, nigga, what is that code? Fuck.
Oh, that code be a motherfucker. That code. That code. Okay. Okay.
We use strictly birthdays, motherfucker. Like, that's it. We do birthdays. So we ain't no forgetting none of this shit. It's birthdays.
Okay, got you. Okay. Okay, if you could only watch one YouTube channel for the rest of your life, what YouTube channel would you watch?
If I could only watch one YouTube channel, damn, that I would watch the Memphis Sector Family edition, because we have like a little stir step, little community, so it's
So are
like
you from
different,
Memphis? Did I miss that?
yeah, it's different layers to us. So we all have our own little house, but it's in the same neighborhood. So I would just probably just put them on repeat.
Wait.
And
Okay.
yeah, I am from
This
Memphis.
remind me. I'm so sorry, TT. So I know you said something about I remember you saying Mississippi because I said something about born in Mississippi. So you live in Memphis now?
I currently relocated. Like I recently, like 2 weeks.
Oh.
Like this my second week now.
Okay. So you're not
But
in okay, gotcha.
but prior to 2 weeks ago, I
Mhm.
lived in Memphis my whole entire life.
Got it. Okay, gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Um, okay. If you had to woo someone with a song, what song would you choose?
To woo them.
Mm-hmm.
So this means I don't already have them.
You don't already have them, no.
Okay.
Like if that was the subject at hand and you had to pick a song to woo somebody you were interested in, what song would you pick?
Mm. I don't know. Maybe that's tough. I'm trying to get this person. I wanna fuck with this person.
Yes, just a song. What song comes to mind? Like, let me
Dance for
give
you.
you a
Dance
scenario.
for you.
Okay, dance.
Beyonce. Dance for you.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's a good one. Okay. Have you ever faked an illness to get out of a date?
An illness. Is that gonna be like a headache?
Like, yeah, illness. It can be a headache, a cold, anything, even if it's simple. Have you ever faked an illness to get out of a date?
Well, probably. Yeah, probably.
What did you say was wrong?
I don't know. Like my memory is shot to fucking hell. Like it sucks. But I just know that I didn't use the headache excuse. I know I have.
The headache. Okay. Uh, if you could swap bodies for a week with anybody, who would you choose?
If I could swap what?
Bodies with anybody for a week, who would you choose?
Mm,
It can be a celebrity, regular person. If you could live someone else's life for a week, who would you choose?
okay. So to live somebody's life.
It could be a celebrity.
A day in the life of damn, but that's hella cool. I bet they'd be chilling too. Oh, I'm thinking.
Okay.
This was the hard one. Like,
That's a good question. That's why I wanted to ask. It is a tough one, but think
it's
long and hard.
absolutely.
Like I said, you can pick a regular person. You can pick a celebrity. I'm running to the restroom again, and I'll be
Okay.
right back. Just keep thinking.
All right, cool. That was a tough one, y'all. Like, because I'm thinking about the people, and I'm like, okay, I know they be hella chill. Like, just imagine it. Shut up, email. Oh shit. One person, and then I'm gonna guarantee return back as myself with no complications. I'm thinking like somebody like Wiz.
Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back to y'all. My bad. I just came in Wiz Khalifa, but yeah. Okay, I'm back. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving. Anything. You know what? Okay, let me move on. I'm reading the chat again.
Wiz just always be chilling. Like,
Wiz do be chilling. I think bro don't never get upset. Bro just like to smoke and just chill.
he just be on a vibe. Like, you know, his own vibe, and you know, that's Wiz. So.
Yeah. Let's see. What's the biggest sacrifice
Oh
you ever
my
made?
God, the comments. Hold up. Nisha, bitch. Nisha said, Nisha, put your phone in your pocket, sir. Please put your phone in your pocket.
Okay, let me what was I finna ask?
Nisha said, give yourself some stuff. Make sure before I turn back. Give myself some. Still some shit out, Nisha. What the fuck you talking about? My account of Nisha before I transfer back, establish a new account. Girl, you crazy. Okay. My bad, Mark.
No, you good. You good. What's the biggest sacrifice you've made in a relationship?
Starting over.
Are you saying that's the biggest sacrifice? Starting over?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you feel like that?
Because to be willing to go somewhere and start completely over with a person, to me, that's a huge sacrifice. Give up everything you know.
Oh, you saying start over with like a person like in a new area? I'm thinking you talking about like just starting over in life. That which one are you talking about? Or
I'm talking
just
about
explain.
starting y'all's life.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, got you. Um, what's the craziest thing you've ever done while drunk?
While drunk. Shit. Mm. I don't know. I ain't did no crazy shit while I was drunk.
Okay, so you ain't never just did nothing crazy while drunk, like.
Like, I mean, give me some examples because it wasn't. Nah, I'm telling you, nah, shit wasn't crazy to be.
Oh, give you an example. I don't know. I don't even think I can give an example. Actually, nobody that ever asked me to give an example, they just answer it. So.
Well, tell me what you've done crazy when you was drunk, and then maybe that'll help me.
The craziest thing I've done while drunk was probably trying to do it in public while drunk. I was really, really sloppy drunk, but I'm very, very I'm very sexual. So I was really, really drunk, and I guess I didn't. From what they said, I didn't realize we were in public because we were pretty much like standing in like you know how you go to the club late at night. So it was like one of those clubs that stay open till like 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I was already fucked up because for one, females take forever to get ready, and it don't take me long to get ready. It take me like 20 minutes to get ready, and I be waiting. So I was just drinking. So I was already drunk by the time we even got in the car. I was pretty much fucked up by the time we got in the car. So by the time we got to the club, like the line was long. So I pretty much just figured I was at home and just.
Oh wow!
I had pretty much damn near stripped her down. She's like, "Look, you got to chill. We're in the line for the club." And I'm just, I don't know. Once I get in the zone, I'm just, I don't really care. It don't really bother me. So when I say that, that's what I mean. Like, what's the craziest thing you've done while drunk?
Yeah.
And I'm a risk person. I like risk. Like I like the thought of being caught. And I know this sounds crazy, but it's the thought of being caught for me sometimes. Most of the time, it's the thrill actually. So.
Well, see, I mean, another thing too is I've only been drunk like a couple times.
So you're not a big drinker then?
No, it's not that. No, well, let me answer it. No, I'm not a big drinker. But even if you consider me to be a big drinker, I'm never drinking to get drunk.
Okay.
Because I don't like drunk.
So you don't like being drunk?
No, I don't.
So you pretty much, are you like one of those people that just prefer to be sober? Like, do you smoke?
I'm high as fuck.
Okay. So you at least smoke. Okay. I don't know. I don't like the people just like, oh, I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I'm just like, oh, you so boring. Okay.
No, I absolutely drink. I drink and smoke. I do them both.
I definitely do both. I'm definitely both right now. But
But I just do that shit, and I do it. I don't let it do me. Right. So I don't like to be out of control and can't be aware. Like I don't like that.
If you unaware, I feel like if you unaware, it's a little too far. Because if you're unaware, that means you don't know what you're doing. For the most part.
Right. So I like to keep too much control for that. Right. I'm somewhat of I've been told that I'm somewhat of a control freak.
A control freak.
Whatever. But I like to be in control too much to be just getting all loosey goosey drunk and shit. So I just like to feel good. When we get to the feel good mark, let's maintain feeling good.
Okay. And it's like, so is there like a tipsy phase for you? Like tipsy, a little above tipsy, but not sloppy drunk. Just I feel good type.
Yeah. I can be tipsy. Right. I can have a little, little wobble when I try to get up. Yeah, that's cool. Long as you can show up.
Like you being carried out the club.
Oh, absolutely not. No. Absolutely the fuck not.
Oh man, damn. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not realize TT was this fucking funny.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
I'm thinking who the fuck gonna drive us home. I don't trust nobody but me. Absolutely the fuck not.
Okay. Let me see. Would you take a bullet for anyone? If you would, who is that person?
Of course. I mean, I have grandkids. I have kids. Shit.
So just like family in general?
Well, if I was married, then, I would say my husband. Like, I guess it varies. I mean, what's going on? Like, is it the bullet going to skip and hit number 3? Like, I mean, my family for sure. You know, my family, my offspring.
Right. Okay, got it. Do you consider yourself a jealous person?
Yeah,
Okay. Um,
I'm definitely. I'm a female, so I'm not naturally jealous, but you could do some shit that
what make
bring out, yeah, that make a motherfucker feel away. So, you know, not naturally, but that don't mean I can't be jealous. I think that we all can. You
that's
do the
true.
wrong shit. Yeah.
Okay. Um, do you hold grudges?
No, I don't hold grudges.
No grudges. Okay.
I learned the lesson.
You say you learned a lesson?
I said I learned the lesson, and I just keep on going. I don't hold grudges.
Okay. Okay. Um, what do you consider cheating?
Cheating is anything that you know I would not be pleased with if I knew. Like, so if you want to be more specific, then like let's do that. But
So basically, like anything a person wouldn't feel comfortable doing in front of you, you consider cheating. Basically, like with another female.
okay, right,
That
right.
would make sense.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it could be. It could be. Just
okay,
depends on your motive. You know, what is your agenda?
okay, okay. Let's see,
But
would
behind
you?
the
True. Okay.
back, mhm.
Uh, would you rather be deaf or blind if you had to pick?
I would rather be. Well, I wouldn't rather be either. But if I gotta choose one or the other, I'm gonna say blind.
Blind.
Yeah,
So you'd rather be able to hear than to be able to see?
yeah,
That's your final choice?
yeah.
Okay. Um, if you were unsatisfied sexually, would you tell your partner?
Yes. Hell to the fuck. Yes. Because
Okay.
what the fuck are we doing? I'm subject to tell his ass right then. Right then.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Got you. Okay. Um,
Let's get this right. Shit.
got you. Okay. Have you ever had your heart broken, or have you ever broken anyone's heart?
Yeah, I have, and yes, I have. So yes.
So yes to both.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Um, name one thing you don't like about yourself.
One thing I don't like about myself is zero to 100. I got this snappy shit, you know what I'm saying, in me. And then it's just, it takes a special person to deal with my ass. Okay. For
Okay,
real.
got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Name one thing that makes you emotional.
One thing that makes me emotional.
Mhm.
Well, of course, my grandbabies, they can make me emotional. Um, that shit is wide. Like it's a lot of things that can make me emotional. But um, yeah, we're gonna go with my babies.
Okay. 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 Have you ever been in an abusive relationship?
Mm-hmm.
How many times?
Probably about 3.
3. Okay. Well, if I haven't asked you, did I already ask you how many relationships you've just been in? Just in general?
Mm-mm.
Okay, how many?
Okay, so let's see. Real relationships.
Like not including a situationship, not like a sneaky link, nobody you was fucking with, like a real deal relationship, like we together.
Probably like for me. Now, for me, we were together. Okay, so about 6.
What,
About
what do
6.
you what do you mean for you? Yeah, I was together.
I'm just saying, like, if we cross certain, boundaries, for me, I'm locked in, So I'm for real. Like I didn't come to play.
So are you saying if you pretty much if you have sex with a person, y'all in a relationship?
Um,
And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm really
no,
just
that's not what I'm saying.
okay.
That's not.
Can you explain?
Although that could be applied as well, but that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because I'm not just randomly sleeping with guys.
No, okay. And
At
I'm
this
gonna
point, I've done I've definitely done my thing or whatever, but not at this point. So if I'm sleeping with you, then it's absolutely something else.
I mean, if it's like a persistent thing, I definitely consider that a relationship. Like if we sleeping together, like if it's like not like a one time thing, maybe
Right.
twice. If we frequently sleeping together, I do consider that a form of a relationship because it is. So that's definitely included. So is that what you mean? Pretty much like if we're actively, pretty much just doing our thing, even if we're not like boyfriend girlfriend, like if we pretty much doing everything but that title.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Um, what's your biggest weakness?
My weakness.
Mm-hmm. What do you feel like your biggest weakness is?
Shit.
Salute, y'all.
I don't know, because I mean, I don't see weak. I just don't. I don't see
So
weak.
you don't feel like you have no weaknesses?
Like a weakness for Dr. Pepper, and you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not talking about, but TT, I'm not talking about food. Like when you think of a weakness, like just like be completely honest with yourself and say, okay, this is my weakness. I like let me give you an example.
Yeah,
I feel
please.
like my weakness is I'm too nice. I'm too loving and I'm too nice. Like if I'm in a relationship, I'm very, very, very loving. And I feel like it gets taken for granted. So I feel like that's a weakness that I have. But on the other end, I'm a Gemini. So me loving you can turn into me hating you. Like I definitely have a flip switch. But when I'm loving you, I'm loving you. But when I'm not, I'm not. So I feel like that's my weakness. I feel like my heart is my weakness. So what do you feel
Okay,
like your
so
weakness is?
okay, but are we talking about in a relationship, or are we talking about just a weakness overall? Because
Well,
I'm
in a
thinking
relationship, I guess I
weakness
should have
overall.
worded it. I should have worded it different. In a
Oh,
relationship, what do you feel like your weakness is?
um, it's gonna go back to the mouth. You know,
Okay.
it's a motherfucker, and I know it. It goes right with that 0 to 100 shit. Like I won't shut the fuck up.
Okay. So you like to argue, is what you're saying?
No, I don't. I don't. But I'm not a person that believes in bottling my shit up, like in order to Like, I feel like it's just like being backed up. Like, who wants to be backed up when all you have to do is just communicate what the issue is, communicate what you think and what the problem is, or whatever the fuck. So
Okay.
I'm not one that's going to hold on to shit. So it seems like I'm talking, like I'm talking. So, you know, I mean, if you don't give me no reason, then I won't have nothing to talk about.
Okay. I don't know, TT. I feel like you're holding back a little bit. You sure?
I don't know why you would think that.
No, I'm just saying because if you
This is honest. That's what it is.
okay. Let me see.
I mean, I got the camera on, so if you ain't bullshit, like, I mean,
No, I mean, I see you. I see you, but I'm just saying, like, so okay. You know what? Let me ask you one more question then, related to this. Okay, and this will just settle it for me.
okay.
Do you have to have the final word?
Sometimes.
Do you have a yes or no answer? Possibly.
You want a yes or no? Okay, so I'll give you the percentage. I'll go with percentage wise then. Percentage wise, yes.
Okay, keep talking. I'm my laptop finna die. I gotta plug it in.
Okay, no, that's the answer. Like, yeah. I mean, and I don't know. I ain't been with no niggas that wasn't willing to let my ass think whatever the fuck. Like, they ain't got no problem with me thinking I won.
Okay, I mean,
I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Like, let the bitch win.
Okay. I'm just you know what, my mother's keeper. Whatever. Okay, do you believe in karma?
Karma?
Yes.
Yeah. The roundabout way. Yep.
Okay. Let's see. What's one thing you're not willing to compromise on?
Something I'm not willing to compromise on.
Yeah. You need an example?
Yeah, that'll help. Go ahead.
Okay, so something I'm not willing to compromise on is my time. Like it can be like your time, it can be your patience. I'm not willing to compromise on how I feel. You know, what are you not willing to compromise on?
Oh yeah, no, my feelings are not up for discussion. Like, so yeah, that can apply.
Okay.
I mean, you can tell me why I'm feeling, why you feel like what I'm feeling is wrong, but it's not gonna change how I feel.
Okay, that's true. So you pretty much, so you're willing to agree to disagree for the most part.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Um, when was the last time you cried?
Maybe. Oh, like the 9th. So it's been recent.
You talking about like the 9th of July?
Yeah.
Do you want to disclose what it was about?
Do you want to know, you nosy motherfucker?
I do want to know, but you know, if you don't want to disclose, you don't have to. But yeah, I can be nosy at times, so I would like to know. But you don't want to discuss it.
Just joking.
Oh, okay.
But it's some truth in all jokes.
I do want to know.
Okay.
How long is this interview? Damn. Now, when they were too short, they was like, "Oh, you need to ask more questions." Now that I'm asking the questions, y'all leave me alone. Shit, y'all still in here, ain't you?
Wait, is Tweet Bang trying to kick me out?
Nah, she ain't. You can't kick TT out, Sweet Baby.
Like, Sweet Baby, let her do her motherfucking thing, Sweet Baby. What's up with you? What you got something to do?
The damn Sweet Baby don't.
Sweet Baby trying to put a bitch out. Like, this ain't even your house, Sweet Baby. What the fuck?
Marlon's. Oh, you want to ask questions? What's Sweet Baby? Why? I mean, it's just the way you worded it. You worded it like you want a TT gone.
Oh, okay.
You
know,
I mean,
Sweet Baby know who she dealing with.
you can ask questions, Sweet Baby. Give me. Okay, I got a couple more questions. I was just trying to have more questions because I feel like I'd be running out of questions. So I actually looked up some more questions for TT. Oh yeah, TT is definitely my favorite.
Oh. You gonna pay for that. You gonna pay for that, Mark.
And I know I'm gonna pay for it, TT. I know. I know I'm gonna pay for it. Oh God.
You might need to edit that little piece out. Itch it out.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. God damn. Where am I? Wait. Oh, I got one. Okay. If money didn't matter to you, what career would you pick?
If money didn't matter, I would.
Say thank you. I told you she was a hoe. You know what? I'm gonna let her answer the question. You know what? I'm gonna shout you out, my mother's keeper.
Yeah, we're supposed to be MMK. I don't know. A stylist, like
a hairstylist,
a celebrity. No, fashion stylist.
Oh, like clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give a shout out to my mother's keeper.
Yes.
Love TT, cuz say thank you. I told you she was a whole vibe. Thank you, my mother's keeper. She did put me on UTT. I already told TT I was in her bushes for a minute. I just didn't drop down. But I need to catch her live. But shout out to my mother's keeper. She did put me on TT. Definitely put me on
Absolutely.
TT. Thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you, my mother's keeper. Thank you so much.
Big shout out. Big shout out. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. Marley, do you have a way for folks to send questions before the interview? The only way I can think of is if you hit me up on IG. You can hit me up on IG and send questions before the interview. No, I'm enjoying the interview. No rushing. Oh no, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all ask questions. It's just I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. It's just I actually had a lot of questions this time. I was just trying to make it long enough, y'all. Chill out.
You was trying to stretch it out.
That's what I'm saying, because when it was short, it was just, it's ending too soon. But now that I got questions, it's a problem. But y'all know y'all want to ask questions. I haven't asked. It's almost 2 hours. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never asked nobody questions for 2 hours.
Oh wow! I think we were just cooling. You know, we laughed and we've been silly as fuck, and we did have an intermission. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Marley, you can have people to ask questions on community wall before.
Right. On the community
no, that's
wall.
true. Y'all can post them on the community wall. Replay gotta see TT. Okay, let me make sure I ain't had no more. I'll open the floor. But y'all can go ahead and drop questions for TT. Y'all can drop them now. Let me just ask them a couple more. Did I have any more? Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, I got one. Okay. Would you rather never have an orgasm, or would you rather orgasm every hour?
I'd rather, of course, come every hour on the motherfucking hour. Okay.
Okay.
You said, or nothing at all?
Yeah, nothing at all. Either that every hour or nothing at all.
We said in the watch.
Okay. If you could rename yourself, what would you name yourself?
Um, Kayla.
Kayla.
Yeah.
I can see that. Kayla. Kayla. Okay. Um, what's something that people misunderstand about you?
I don't know. People think that I'm not friendly.
You know what, TT? That's very true. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest because we're on the topic. So when my mother's keeper first told me about you, I told her I was like, I don't know. I was like, TT look mean. I was like, TT look mean. I was like, I don't know. I don't think I should drop down to her chat or whatever. And she was like, no, she's cool. I'm telling you, she's cool. She's cool. She's like, she's real. She's like, she's one of the realest on YouTube. That's why when she kept saying, I was like, let me go ahead and shout her out. So now that I actually know you a little bit, I'm just like, I see how cool you can be. But I can kind of understand it because people like in real life, people have always told me I don't seem approachable. Like I seem like I'm mean. And I'm not mean, I'm not mean.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see that. I can see that.
Yeah. So I get that all the time. And unfortunately for a lot of people, they just missed out on a cool person, a dope person. Like, because
Right.
you're judging based off of what you see versus what you know, because you can't get to know for yourself. I mean, I do have a page, you know what I'm saying? So it's only so much pretending a person can do. So
That's true.
at some point or another, like, if this ain't who the fuck I am, like,
You'll
it should
reveal it.
show. It
Yeah,
should
it'll be
show.
you're right. You're right.
People think that I'm mean, but I'm not. Like, I'm an acquired taste because I am, more abrasive, saying vulgar, but I'm comfortable with who the fuck I am. Like,
You give challenge, but not in a bad way. Like it doesn't give like and I don't want to say it in a bad way. It gives we just have to work a little bit harder than what you used to. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that's what it gives. It's
yeah.
not what you're used to, I guess you can put it. You know. Um, do you have any insecurities? If so, what are they?
Um, Insecurity is going to always be something dealing with weight. Women just naturally, well, I would naturally love to just stay between a, certain number, but that's just not, that's not realistic without, working, without doing something about it. So that's always going to be something. And
Okay. Well, so do you feel uncomfortable in your skin?
no,
Okay. Let me
no,
see.
absolutely not. But there's going to always be something that could be fixed.
It could be, and I get that because it's something I feel like it's something everybody don't like about themselves because like
Absolutely.
that's one of my things. Like I want to just I need to be in the gym. That's all I'm saying. I need to be in the gym. Like granted,
It
I've
takes
lost
work.
weight. I need to actually be in the gym to actually tone up, do the work. So
Right. And that takes dedication. It takes, you got to be for real about that shit. Trust me, I know now. You know what I'm saying? So some people have the genes to where they just naturally fit, naturally toned and all that shit. And other people, no, we got to work the fuck out.
yeah, it don't work like that. Definitely don't
Yeah.
work like that for me. Okay. Well, Candy Cane got a question. She actually dropped one. I'll go ahead and let her ask hers. Well, you can see it, right?
Mm-hmm. What do you think is your worst part of being vulnerable on the internet? Is the worst part of being vulnerable? I don't know. I'm sure some would say the doxing. Like,
That's a good one.
it seems to be a thing and it definitely get people emotions going, you know. So I'm guessing that you leave yourself open to that. I mean, you got to be willing to be picked through. Unfortunately, not saying that needs to happen or it has to happen, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, that's true. What's up, motor culture? Yeah, y'all can drop them questions. I'm gonna keep asking. I got a few more. What's the biggest fight you've ever had with an ex?
What you mean, like the reason?
Yeah, I'd like the reason.
Oh, it's just so he ended up it's because he was cheating, of course. Okay. But it really wasn't cheating because I knew about the girl, but I'm just saying it's like after some while, like after I've been consistent for a while, you need to be phasing her the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Back then. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so it wasn't really cheating, but it was still sneaking because I didn't know she was over there and came over and she had to put her I'm pretty sure they wasn't even the underwear she had on. She just took some underwear and put them under the sheets. So when I go to get in the bed, you know what I'm saying, I can't help but see her motherfucking panties. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Pretty problem Nisha. She got a question. I highlighted it for you.
Okay. TT, out of all the interviews you've done on people, which was your favorite? Let's see. My favorite. Damn. Y'all know I've done so many. I've done so many of them. Oh, that's a good question, Ish. That's a good question. All right, I'm gonna come back to that one. Find me another question.
All right.
Let me go.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
Are you short?
I am short. But I can get a check short because I will be getting that check. But I am short though. I'm average, you know what I'm saying? For the, African American women, like I'm not gonna be odd, nothing like that.
Well, you said you 5 what?
2.
You think that's average?
Yep, it is.
5'2"?
For
No,
black women,
5'4".
it's probably between 5'2" and 5 something, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay. You know what? Okay. I mean, I'm not that tall myself. I don't know why I'm talking. I'm only 5'6", but
also you're saying this in an effort to point out that I'm short, huh? So okay.
I did not mean to start on the short people because my mother's keeper is short too. I didn't mean to start.
Seems like it.
But that's
Seems
not
like it.
You said you what? 4? You say you what? 4'2"?
Who's 4'2"?
You say you 4'2"?
You just keep chopping me down. You just keep on chopping me down further and further.
You said 5'2".
I am 5'2".
5'2" is not that tall though.
It ain't that short either.
You don't feel like 5'2" is short? Like, come on. 5'2" is definitely short. Like, 5'2" is definitely short.
I mean, I'm not going.
I am, but I'm not tripping. 5'2" is short.
I'm short, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not awkwardly short. Like, it ain't like you're gonna be standing all the way over me or something. Like, you ain't that damn tall yourself. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? We both short. So now you gonna tell me because maybe you're an inch or two taller that you're short, you're not short?
Babe, I'm 5'6". No, what I'm saying is
You're 5'6".
You said no.
Wait, you're 5'6"?
I'm 5'6". You said 5'2" was average.
It's average.
It's not. That's not
It's
average.
average for the Black woman. Yes, it is.
I feel like 5'4" is average for the Black.
So 5'4" to what?
5'2" is damn near bite size. That's like fun size.
So just 5'4", nothing else. There's no grace or nothing. Just 5'4".
There's grace. There's leeway. I'm just saying. Look, thank you, Lady S. See.
Okay, but I'm thinking 5'2" till about 5'4", 5'5" is average Black woman. Like y'all don't. How many tall motherfucking Black women y'all seeing these days?
I feel like I've told people plenty of times I was 5'6", and they're like, "Oh, you short as hell." So 5'2" is definitely not average height, even for a woman. I feel like 5'4" or higher is average height, and I feel like 5'8". I feel like 5'8" is where a woman should stop. If you're over 5'8", you just tall as hell. But I have nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being short or tall, but
I kind of beg to differ. I do, because
5'2" is not average. Can y'all like, I know I'm not tripping. 5'2" is not average at all.
So what are you trying to say here? So are you suggesting that I'm
like you borderline a midget?
Short?
No, you're just like you're borderline a midget at this point. You're 5'2". That's very short, actually. 5'2" is below my shoulder. 5'2" is below my shoulder.
Well, could it be that you just happen to be a little bit on the tall side? Like, could that be a thing?
Not necessarily, because 5'6" is not tall. You're not average. you don't meet the threshold.
Well, wait, average. Wait. Well, maybe that's the wrong word. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe used a different word. Maybe I should have said typically, because that's what I'm the same height as anybody else I walk outside and run into. For the most part,
wait.
I'm just saying.
Wait. How you gonna say you? Hold on. Just listen to your theory right now. You say you're 5'2", but if you walk outside, you're the same height as somebody 5'4" or 5'6". That's what you're talking about.
No, that's not what I said. No. I am talking about generally. Let's pause. Okay. I'm talking about the population today. What we seeing most commonly today. I am of average height to any of those people that we see today in African American women. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I don't know what else. What else is happening? Because I'm just saying that I'm not a midget. I don't come off as a midget. I am average height. Like
no. TT, I don't know if you saw this comment, but I just highlighted it for you. Not that her 10-year-old son is 5'2".
Well, he's just extremely tall for 10.
I mean, it's not that. I'm not saying she's a dwarf. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying 5'2" is not average at all. What the hell did you say?
Wait, why insist on making me less than? This is becoming an issue here. Whoa.
No, I'm just saying.
It's absolutely average now.
No. I don't agree. I don't agree. I'm just being real. I don't agree. It's not average. No, TT, for real. Don't agree to disagree. We're going to
typically. We're going to agree to disagree on the average, but I'm still going to change it to typically. That's what I'm going to turn it to.
Okay.
But no, not average. That's the wrong word.
It's definitely the wrong word because it's not average.
You still tall.
Yeah, I mean, I'm somewhat tall. Exactly. That's how I know you're short, because you say you're 5'2". That's not average. I just want you to admit that it's not average, and I'll let it go. I just want you to say, like, yeah, it's not average, and we can move on.
I'm not gonna say that, so we can move on. Why do I gotta say that?
Because 5'2" is not average, but you said
I'm average. My height is average now.
But
That's that.
okay, if we backtrack to what you said, so we understand you're 5'2". No, I'm just saying, y'all. No. Listen, we're just coming to a common ground. Just listen. So you said you're 5'2", but you also stated if you walk outside, you're the same height as somebody 5'4" or 5'6". How is that possible?
Where do you get that from?
You said it.
No, I didn't.
So you never said that?
No, I never said that. Where did you get that? I didn't know where you got that from the first time. But why are you saying that?
Only because I would catch you outside. No, my mother's good, but I'm not trying to start them with short people. I'm just saying. I could have sworn you said that. You said if I walk outside, I'm the same height as somebody 5'4" or 5. So you didn't say that?
No, I did not.
Where did I get that from?
I have no idea.
My bad. Oh, well, I'll let it go now. Oh, my bad. I thought you said that. That's why I was.
Why would I think I would be the same? Why would I think I would be the same height as somebody that's 5'4" and I'm 5'2"?
That's what I was thinking.
That's crazy.
No, that's why I was like, why does she keep saying that? I was like, that's not the same height.
That is crazy.
Maybe it's me. Whew. I need to stop.
I did not say that.
I don't know where it came from. Well, you really didn't say that? You said, what did you say? Okay, what did you say when you said if I step outside? You said something.
Because I was talking about today's population, like what we see. And I said, I'm about the same height as the people outside around me.
Okay, you said it, right?
No, you're saying a specific numbers or heights or whatever. No, I'm talking about the general population, like what's more common? What do I see more of?
But TT, okay, if you be logical, think about it.
Oh my God! This is going way deeper than I'm wanting to go.
All I'm saying is, if you say you're 5'2", even if somebody is 5'3", that's not the same height. You saying general population, that's not the same height.
Why are you being so technical though? Like, you think we were gonna get a ruler out or something? Like, I'm just meaning average. Like, do a little window. You know, it's about. I'm gonna move on.
I'm gonna just move on.
I'm just like guesstimate. Like, it's not bad.
What's up, big baby? Okay, TT. Okay. I'm just agreeing to disagree because I know what you said, but okay. Marley, welcome to TT's world. Not I lost. Oh no. Okay, let me see if I got any more questions. Do you fall in love easily or do you love hard?
I definitely love hard. I'm a Cancer, so that's true. The shit that they say about cancers, for the most part, that stuff is true. I definitely love hard, and I don't think I fall in love easy. I think it take a lot.
Well, you already said it take a special type of person to handle you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Blackout Media? Thank you.
But I do believe in love at first sight. I'm one of those.
Okay. Now I'm already fucked up. I ain't gotta get fucked up after the show. I'm already fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm definitely fucked up. Let me see.
Well, I ain't gonna get fucked up. Not right now.
I'm okay though. What's the worst date you've ever had?
The worst date.
Like, if you had to pick, like worst date, like did you have to end up paying? Like, was it just not? Was it like a cheap place? Was it something you wasn't expecting? Like, what was the worst date?
The worst date was it started out being, probably one of the better dates. I was excited about it because it was kind of new. And so what it was is me and my girlfriend was basically going to be the girlfriend to this guy that we knew, right?
All right.
So at the end of the night, you know, we were gonna, togetherness. That was the plan. But because he knew that that was the end game, everything else was kind of a rush. He wanted to rush through and do everything. Like, we was like, damn, nigga, like, just chill. Like, we got the whole fucking night. Like, let's just go through a normal night. But no, he was so motherfucking anxious and shit that he wanted to, cut shit in half. Motherfucker was packing up to go boxes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fucked it up. So, needless to say, we definitely found a way out of it, because we refused. Like, we was gonna give it a nigga out first. Like, nigga, you gonna let us sit at the table and eat our food. Like, we was giving you the life of two bitches. Like,
right.
And you want the rest shit.
Hell no. Okay. Got you. Okay. If you could create a sex toy, what would you name it?
Fuck. A sex toy. What would I name a sex toy? Marley, this is shit I would never even think of.
I know, that's why I asked. What's up, Southern girl? Salute to everybody in the building. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. Please hit the like button.
I don't know what the fuck what would I name it?
It could be anything. It could be TT's world. It could be anything.
Get it done.
Get it done. Okay. Got you.
Guaranteed to get it done.
Get it
so
done.
That's on whatever kind of toy it is. Like, that's just I can see that on rings, on condoms. I can see that on, dildos. I can see that on, beads. I can see that on a lot of shit.
Everything. Anything sexual, anything you can find at the sex store.
Yeah, I could get it done. That's the get it done motherfucking collection.
Okay, got you. What's up, Gemini? Got you. All right. Have you ever liked a picture accidentally being nosy?
Have I ever liked a picture being nosy accidentally?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Everybody else said yes.
I don't think so. How do you like it accidentally being nosy? I don't understand. Like, don't you gotta press the like?
Like sometimes, like, let's just say, like, you really being nosy and you scrolling too fast and you just accidentally like a picture. So I'm the type, if I'm being nosy and I accidentally like a picture, I'm just gonna like more than one. So it don't like I'm being nosy, because I feel like, okay, let's just say if somebody comes to your page,
slick now.
It is though, because think about it. If somebody comes to your page and they only like one picture, you're gonna be like, oh, that bitch was being nosy. Oh, that nigga just why did you like one picture? You're gonna question it. But if somebody like at least like 2 or 3 pictures, you're gonna be like, okay, they just like my pictures. Okay, cool. I see you like the pictures.
Right.
So I would do that to spend it. Like, if I'm just looking and I accidentally like one, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm not gonna unlike it, because even if you unlike little do you know, well, you might know. If you unlike a picture, that person's still going to get the notification. And when they go to the picture, because it's happened to me, when you go to the picture, the notification will be gone. It'll be gone that they unliked it, but you'll still get the notification.
Right. Okay. So you're talking about like IG, right?
Yeah, like on like IG.
Okay. So I don't like, I'm not real big, even though I'm on YouTube, like you would probably think so, but I'm not big on social media at all. So it's not far-fetched at all for me to not accidentally like a picture being nosy, because I don't really, I don't fuck around
look around.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Have you ever been to a nude beach?
No.
Okay. Would you ever go?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Have you ever given a lap dance?
Personal? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. When you're in a relationship, how often do you like to have sex?
In a relationship, I would be totally fine with having sex a couple times a day, except for on like Sunday.
Why not Sunday?
Um, just I mean, we can still do it Sunday, but I don't want it to be expected. You know what I'm saying? If it happens, it happens. Like if you strike that chord, nigga, then you getting this pussy. Okay. But I'm just saying, like, that's not a day you look for it. And it's just because, just some chill and do
I mean,
other
like if
shit.
it's just a chill ass Sunday, like if it's just a chill ass Sunday, the rule is already spoken. I don't like to have sex on Sundays.
Mm,
Like if you were just approached like without a choice, would you have sex? Well, I ain't gonna
yeah,
say without a choice. Like if it was just more so, I'm not
yeah,
asking.
yes. That's why I say if you turn me on, you shit, yeah, you can get it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, Name something you want to try in bed that you haven't, if you have something.
Mm-hmm. Say it again.
Name something you want to try in bed that you haven't.
Something I want to try in bed. I have not.
Mm.
Man, what haven't I tried? Shit. So how much stuff do you really try in bed? Like,
I mean, some people are kind of reserved. Like some people only want like their pussy ate. They don't want you to like even touch. Like they'll let you fill on their butt, but they don't want you to like eat their ass or nothing like that. Like, are you reserved like that?
mm-mm. Now,
Okay.
because it's with the nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I can't deny that. I can't deny that nigga nothing. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to at least be open to see. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Sunday school Bible study. Sundays. Okay. How freaky are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Now, on a regular, let's say about a 6, 7, just on a regular. But there are absolutely times
Mhm.
where that shit turns the fuck up.
Okay.
So it could easily be a 10. You know what I mean? It's just,
Mhm.
you got to bring it up out of it. Like, yeah, if you know, you know.
Right. Okay. Um, is there anything you've done but never told anyone?
Hell, I'm sure it's something I done. Ain't told nobody. Like, let me think. Something like what?
Like you ain't got to tell what it is, but I'm talking about like if you really think about it, is there anything you've done that you haven't told anyone? Like if you think deep, is there anything that I've done that was so bad that I have not told anyone? Is
Oh,
there
well, see,
any
that makes a difference when you say so bad.
so bad? Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
So there's nothing you've ever done that you haven't told anybody.
No, it is some stuff I've done that I haven't told people, but it's nothing that's been so bad that I hadn't told nobody.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Ooh. Okay, if you could be an animal, what would you be?
Mm, let's see. I would be I don't know, an animal. Like, this is wild. Like, I don't even like. I mean, no, let
You
me
don't
not
like
say
animals?
that. I'm not an animal lover
Like you
like
want to
that.
be like a like you could be anything like a cat, you could be a bird, you could be anything, just the animal.
Yeah.
If you had to absolutely pick, what would you be?
Well, see, the reason why I say that is because I would want to know the life expectancy for this animal that I want to say. You know what I'm
But
saying? Like,
you don't have that option. Like you just gotta answer the question. Like you don't like no. No.
so
You can't
I was
you
like,
can't
okay,
pick the
I'm not
one.
an animal person, so I don't know how
Yeah,
long does
you can't pick
fucking
the one that lives the longest. Like you just gotta pick
no,
one.
I got it set. I just wanted to know more about how long they get to live. That's all. That's it. But
Okay.
when I think of animal, I would just maybe an eagle.
Eagle. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Describe the perfect date for you.
A perfect date. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see.
Like, what would you picture as a perfect date for you?
All right, so when I think of uh, in my history, okay,
Okay.
yeah, I've had some really cool dates, but the one that was really that was really cool to me was a date that I didn't even realize was a date. So, I meet a guy, and then we exchange numbers. We're talking a little bit, and then he ends up saying, "Pull up on me here," and then I pull up on him, and then he say, "Okay, ride with me somewhere," and then I ride with him, and we may end up by what was it? A couple of relatives' houses, some shit like that, and ultimately ended up picking up some groceries for his mom. And so just going through the grocery store, you know what I'm saying, walking and talking and you know what I'm saying, just seeing, getting a little bit of more of how he moved. That was cool to me. It wasn't really a date, you know what I'm saying? But it was a date. I learned a lot of things in that day. You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot of things in that day.
Okay. Got you. Okay. Candy Cane got a question.
Have you ever done a do bad that you think now didn't deserve it? Yeah. He might didn't deserve it at the time, but he deserves it now. But yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I have. I have.
Let me see.
It wasn't intentional though. Like, I can't explain. I can explain it, but I won't.
You can't explain, but you won't. Okay. Got you. Okay. Uh, if you could switch bodies with anybody for a day, who would you pick?
We already did that when I said Wiz.
Wiz. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned in life?
I'm my biggest, setback, critic,
Mm.
all that, anything negative, anything that gets in my way. I mean, that's me. I'm the only person that can do that.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, I think that was my last question. I'm out of questions.
Girl, I think it was enough shit. Like literally.
It was a lot of questions.
We are definitely a motherfucker can find out whatever they need to know from here.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Salute to you, TT. Salute to TT for pulling up on me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up because I'm definitely over 2 hours. This hot seat was hot. It definitely was. It was a good hot seat. I appreciate you, TT, for pulling up.
Absolutely. I enjoy it. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
Feel free again, again, I invite you to drop down over there sometime.
No, I will. I got you. I will. Especially when you start doing the series.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to all my people who came through. Show some love. Okay, I just appreciate y'all. And y'all be on the lookout for the Memphis sector second Mount Rushmore series. Okay, who going up first, y'all? Who going up first? Y'all be checking the polls.
TT, so I do have a question before you go. What are the like qualifications, or like what is it to get, like what is it, I guess, to get included?
Okay. Marta, you wasn't listening in the beginning.
I don't remember you saying. I remember you saying it was the Memphis Mount Rushmore. I remember you saying
well, it's just okay. So it's just you just need to be a person that's basically
you can come up,
not necessarily popping, but you ain't gotta be popping, but popping in your own right. You know what I'm saying? Like you got your own shit going on or whatever. Like people need to know you. Like you need to be a name around here. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about old people or new people. It's about all people. You know what I'm saying? People that have been through some shit. It's a lot of controversy going on here, and we like to stick around and watch to see how the story gonna play out. If the motherfucker gonna fold or what's their next move, and you know what I'm saying. So it makes for content, and depending on how you handle that shit and how you looking today, you could very well be up on the mountain.
Okay, got you.
You just see that I just think they just do some respect. That's all.
Respect. Okay. I mean that makes sense, DT. It does. Are you willing to stick around for Sweet Babe to hit the link? She said she wanted to hit the link. Okay, let me drop the link for you. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it, Sweet Babe. Hold on, cause I actually gotta use the bathroom again. I just got a weak bladder, y'all. So anything I drink be just coming right back up. That's all.
Now, how old are you, if you don't mind?
I'm 33.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm 33. Because I already did like my hot seat. Yeah, I'm 33. I'm a Gemini. All that. Favorite color blue. Definitely only date women. I'm not. I don't have like a preference. I definitely date different colors, different sizes, different ages. I don't have a preference. Peace, Latricia. Okay, Sweet Babe, what salute? I'm gonna run to the restroom, but you can come salute. I'll be back.
Okay, Marty.
Hi, TT. I got some questions. Since I'm a member, and you're my favorite. You're one of my favorites.
Let's go.
What I say? Okay. Because I wrote down my questions. Where did you originated from? Like, I don't know. Like, you came from like the traveling sector, the C sector. You was already in the Mo 3 sector.
I originated from Mo 3 sector. Yep.
Okay. Is that when Dolph incident
before
came along?
Before
Oh, okay.
Mo 3.
Okay. See, it's a lot of people that I don't be paying attention to until like, they get their channel and like I'm tuned in to you. So I've been tuned in since day one. I haven't been a member since day one, but I'm currently a member and I see that come on my account. I'll be like, oh, that's TT.
Yeah,
my other question. Huh?
I said, I know you be around. You've been around.
Yes, ma'am. I don't be in the mix of the mess, but I would say my opinion from here time to time.
Yeah.
What you mean right there? I'm a member and so it's questions that you want to get to know about the people you support. So the next question I have, will you ever have a meet and greet with your members?
I am absolutely open to a meet and greet. Yes.
Okay, like a group of people, not just like one person. Um,
Yes.
what,
Yes.
what are your hobbies?
I don't know. Okay, so I'm really okay with. Okay, if I had to pick a hobby, I would say traveling. That's something I
Right.
absolutely love to do.
Yeah.
Outside of that,
I see you
it's
on the cruise. That's why I asked.
yeah. I mean, I like to travel. So outside of that, I'm just chilling. I'm just going through day to day life like everybody else. But if I could choose and do it at whenever, like I would love to just travel.
Oh, okay. So my next question is: you from Memphis? I'm from Texas. Would you ever, or have you ever been to Texas? And would you come back?
I absolutely have been to
So you have been
Dallas.
to Texas?
I have been to Dallas. I've been to
That's the
Dallas
only city?
and Houston. I've been to
Oh, okay. You've
Houston.
been to Houston. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm from Houston. So I'm like, you been to
yeah,
Houston?
yeah.
I wrote down my questions. Was like, okay, cool,
I
cool,
actually
cool. You liked
I
it?
turned up the most in Houston. I did. I turned up the most in Houston. But I had a
What's
good
out of
time.
town?
Girl, don't get me the line.
Hey,
Don't get
Marley.
Hey, sweet babe, what's up?
I live closer to Bush Intercontinental Airport. Now, Hobby is the south side.
what you say, sweet babe?
Bush Intercontinental Airport is north. Hobby Airport is the south. That's the reason why you say you came to Houston. So kind of like if you say the airport, you kind of like know what side of town you're
Okay. So you saying Bush or the other one? No, it was Bush.
on. Yeah. So that's the north side. So I say north.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then
Um.
it also was a time where me and my homegirl drove because she stayed in San Antonio. So
Oh, okay. That's west.
it was only a couple hours to well, maybe a few hours, maybe 3 hours to get there. So we drove and hung
Uh-huh.
out. But anyway, either way,
Right.
baby, I turned the fuck up. We had a great time in Houston, and I had a great time in Dallas, man. I love Texas. I ain't gonna hold you. I do.
Oh yeah. Texas is big.
Exactly. Yeah.
Martin, I just got a few questions because I'm a member of hers, and you know, she don't get a
You
chance to
okay? I'm
like,
just chilling. You fine? I'm just
Okay,
chilling.
okay, okay. I'm
It's
not gonna be
Saturday night.
long.
I'm
As
not gonna.
y'all was going, I was like, I was writing down my questions.
I'm just like,
Do you
I'm
like karaoke? And what's your favorite R&B artist?
Mhm. Yeah. Karaoke cool. Get that tipsy feeling I was telling Marley about. Like get that and karaoke. I'm there. It's a good night.
bro.
And
I've never been to karaoke. I want to go to karaoke so bad.
yeah, I definitely have been to karaoke a few
I
times.
went to karaoke and say I picked the song and everything and froze, and I was pushing my friends and be like, y'all go.
See, I know what my problem is though. Every time I ask like my real life friends to go to karaoke, they be like, "I'm not going to karaoke with you because your ass can sing for real." And I just be like, "No,
Oh
I'll pretend. I'll pretend because I really want to go to
Karaoke from the
karaoke, though,
top.
but nobody will go with me because it's like, no, you're just gonna show out." I'm just like, no.
and see, that's my friend, the one that I go with. Like
She-
both of them blowing. So it's like, what I'm saying? And shit is just not even a competition, and they be killing them every time. So yeah, it's very it's very fucking comfortable to watch. Let me see what Pisces Bob asked. What did she ask?
Let me highlight it. I had highlighted it earlier. She said, "There you go."
When you gonna get your? It's on the way, baby. I got some new paint coming. Damn, I mean, I need to reach out. So I got you. We got new paint coming. New paint on the way.
Okay,
Well, this a real
But
room. What y'all
that's
talking about?
all my questions.
All right, sweet babe.
thank you, sweet babe.
All
We
right.
talking.
Yes,
What we
ma'am. No
talking?
problem. Talk to y'all later.
All right, love.
Salute.
That's what they call their memberships in my house, in my mansion, over my page. They're rooms. So we call our memberships paint.
Yeah. I need to get me so am I supposed to get a paint bucket? What is it called for the membership? It's a paint bucket. You said no, like, because if I need a paint bucket, I want a paint bucket. I need to drop down the chat. Real. TT, I want a paint bucket. Now shout out to the paint.
Why would you automatically think that you need to get a paint bucket?
No, she said paint bucket, didn't she? Am I just making up stuff again? Wait. No, she said. Oh, okay. She said she need to get her room painted. I think I really ran off with the example. My bad, y'all. My bad. I've been drinking. I'm sorry, and I've been smoking a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Damn. I'm sorry. Well, what is it? What is it called? She said, I want my room painted too. Okay. I want a room painted. Like the membership. I want a room painted like everybody else.
You absolutely can get your room. And when you get your room, it comes with paint. Don't you worry about it. It comes with paint.
So I can color my room whatever color I want it.
Well, we like green.
Okay. Wait, but what you say your favorite?
Mint.
Wait.
Mint
you didn't say
green.
your favorite color?
Mint. Yes, I did. Mint.
So the memberships are mint. Mint green. I'm just asking. I'm sorry. See, this is really me in real. Like in real life, when I get fucked up, I start tripping. Like I start asking the dumbest shit. My bad, TT. I'm sorry. So like, but no, I really do want my room painted. But like, do I have to pick mint green? Like, can I pick blue? Like, because blue is my favorite color. Like, I don't know. And I've never heard nobody say, "Oh, I love mint green." And nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying nothing is wrong.
Well, okay, but. So I've heard too many motherfuckers say, "Oh, I just love blue." Like blue's so blue. I mean, the fuck.
Oh, my bad. No,
so what's wrong with me liking a little mint green? Goddamn it! Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, you can like mint green. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of odd, but I mean, you can like it.
No, it's not.
I mean, I've never liked it. Like, if you just like. I've never in the history heard nobody say, "Oh, I like mint green." Like I've never heard that.
Well, now you have. Now you have. It used to be sage. It used to be sage green. Okay. It just those colors stuck with me. I was doing back in the.
Why are your colors so dramatic? Like sage green.
Well, that's what. Well, when I looked at when I looked. Because when I looked,
it just be purple and green.
Because when I looked at the name of it, that's what it read. That's what it read.
Like, I don't know. Like, most people. I'm just saying, like, most people just say an average color, like purple.
No, because green. I don't like the regular green.
Skyscraper blue. Like what? TT.
The regular green is ugly.
Okay. So it was mint green. Wait. I know the other color. It was black, right?
Yes, of course.
See, I remember. Okay, that was it.
Right. No, it's another one. I played between three.
Mint green, black. Ooh, was it purple?
It was.
I remember. Okay, and I definitely have a terrible.
The purple family.
So like lavender, purplish, because it's
absolutely lavender. Yes.
Okay, got it. All right. It is Virgil. TT, you're a true Cancer because I like sage green and mint green. What mint green? Too. That's crazy though.
Yeah, it's
not normal to just blurt out though.
It's a real fucking color. Like I can't.
I've never heard of those as color. Like I've never heard of mint green as a color. Like,
why are you?
It seems like you made it up actually.
Well, Candy came down there was it Candy Cane or Lady has verified
she did.
that it's not absolutely not made up.
I'm just messing with
you. I could probably show you some mint green right now. And
Yeah,
some of the
show me some mint green,
and
please.
some lavender.
Yeah. Cause seeing is believing. Actually, because I'm just not being funny. I've never heard of mint green in this. Oh, I like lavender. Like, huh? Lavender is a smell. I've heard of lavender. I'm not being funny. Like for real, cousin. Lavender is a smell to me.
This is mint.
That's the
Can you
color.
see?
Yeah, I see it.
That's a mint.
Okay.
Not this part. Not that green. But that.
They look white on the side.
No,
Is that
it's
green?
green.
Yeah, it's green.
It's green.
Okay. What is it?
It's just mint green.
Is that a vape?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I mean, I was just asking. I'm not trying to be funny. I've never heard of it. Okay, you got to show lavender too.
I'll have to go further and get something.
Oh, you ain't got no lavender. Okay. Well, you got. I mean, you ain't got to get up. It's okay. I'll just believe you, I guess.
Oh, you can Google it for sure.
I mean, no, I wasn't saying it like that. I believe you. I wasn't saying like I don't believe you. I did word that wrong. I believe you. I've just never heard of it. That's all. I definitely.
That's wild that you never heard of it.
I've never heard of. Like I said, I've heard of lavender the smell, but I've never heard of lavender the color. Like I really have. I've heard of like purple, like the other purples, but I've never heard of lavender.
What are some of the other purples, like violet?
Yeah, like violet, like purple, violet,
lavender.
I've heard.
The fuck?
Well, I've heard of it now, but I've never heard of lavender as a purple color. Like, I mean, even when you learn your colors, like anybody just saying mint green, is it the basics?
They're not basic colors. They're not basic colors.
No. So what are they?
They're just colors. They're just the basic. The basic colors are the probably about the 8 colors in the original crayon box. Like those are basic. What do you mean? Like and everything else derives from that. Look, I'm not gonna play with her. Okay?
I think I'm just fucking with you. I'm sorry.
I'm absolutely not gonna play with her.
I'm sorry. Okay, but
no, you're good.
I'm just having fun. But no, but seriously though, I've really honestly never heard of lavender as a color. Like, the end part was me being funny, but I really haven't heard of lavender as a color. But now that I know it's a color, I'll classify it as a color. And mint green, I'll classify it as a color. If y'all say it's
because they're both colors. They're both colors.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and classify them. I'm glad I could learn you something today.
No, Ross, and I'm not being funny. Ross, Ross. I'm just saying I've never heard of it, but I guess I'm not gonna say it's make believe. I've just.
But who was it make believe by though? Who made it up?
I mean, I guess the ones that saying it's a color.
Oh, okay. So study Google and okay, well, all right. The dictionary.
Okay. Heard. TT. I'll use my dictionary. I will use Google. You know what? I'm gonna Google it now. Is mint green a color? Yes. Mint green is a color. Okay. Is lavender a color? Yes. Lavender is a color too. Guess I can't say anything else. No, pimp type for real. Now y'all know in elementary school, all they give you is basic colors. They're gonna tell you red, green, blue, purple, black, white. We know those. Like you're not in second grade, like mint green, violet green, like all these extra colors, lavender purple, violet. You might say violet because I'm just saying. Y'all leave me alone.
Yeah, you probably don't get that double box until about the 3rd, 4th grade when turquoise is introduced. Yeah.
Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna. Hold on.
I'm finna go, y'all. Look, it's been real, y'all. We gave y'all damn near 3 hours of me. Now I'm let Marley go here with her shit show, whatever fuck she got going. But I'm finna get my shit. Get the fuck. Okay.
I'm done.
It's been real. Okay.
Right,
again, welcome over at the mansion anytime. Come hang out over there. I would love to see you come over there, hit the panel, and get on your level and come hang out over there.
I got you.
All right, y'all. I'm gone.
All right, Good night. All right, y'all. Salute to TT, man, for pulling up for another hot seat. So she had one song request on the way out. I'm gonna go ahead and get that rolling, and after that, we out of this thing. Salute, salute, salute. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Salute, y'all. I got a little intro on it.
Big brr.
It's Hobbies.
I love that switchy sound, that's music to my ears. Cha-cha sliding on they block, we got Morocco's up in here. Facelift, they think we doctors, we done changed niggas' appearance. I don't know what's shining brighter, my neck, my wrist, and my veneers. I got a big ass gun to match this big old booty, yeah. I hate home, I'm outside like a hooligan. Your bitch can't make you get no pay, but I can. Come over here, I'm a real face up in my city, gotta wear shades up in no hair. Rat attacks had niggas get clapped, put his fuck in front of us. And I've been waiting, so when he died, I wrote that bitch up in my blood. Niggas wearing tight jeans like we can't see your pockets touch. Empty clips from when we slide, just know them bangers we gon' bust.
Hey, I might roll her up in the paper, we done dropped the skin up. Speaking on this go embarrassing, I put a pin in up. Speaking on my cousin, got his ass dropped. I put up stats and shit, check the score, I bring shit to a stop. Left my gun in Memphis, this helping right here, my nigga. I ain't trying to hear no war story, we currently pulling trigger. We currently killing niggas, currently pushing in hospital. Niggas don't want what we spent, they block so much shit getting pilled. Hey, Mello had me to switch, AK Cobb and grab the extra clip. I know we killed him, but we spent back so he got extra flip. That boy got extra kill, he talk too much, got extra lip. Bought the shots under this Gen 4, came with a special clip.
30, you know how we slide, mini shots. 375, them niggas freeze on me, don't know what to do when they can't improvise. Really in killing, we specialize, these niggas paralyzed, traumatized. You can have this nigga, really bitch, he wasn't never mine. But bitch, he ate my ass, and you still kissed him. Sent them back home to you. What you mean for what? I could tell you missed him. And if he tell you ain't the bitch to comfort, then you better listen. He still at home with you, thinking about my pussy, reminisce. Your bitch can't do what I